when I thought I was done,
she's like, okay, we only got the other side left.
Hey guys, it is Keish on here on KeishlifeDOTcom, and I'm here to bring you a pros and cons video with a story time intertwined, just to give you some pointers for Valentine's Day, okay? So this is the Valentine's Day edition, okay, story time. Alrighty, okay, let's get to it. So, you know, for Valentine's Day, you know, you got your guy, you got your boo thing, and you gave him a gift. All right, don't be like this. I'm like, don't be that girl that be like, the gift is down there. It's not, honey. He's been getting that gift for a minute now, so no, that's not the gift, okay? But if you wanted to have something extra, this is the pros and cons of sugaring versus waxing. I know a lot of people that don't do neither, and they just shave or they use creams or what have you to, you know, remove the unwanted hair down there. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. But you haven't gotten your life until you have did one of those things to yourself. I'm going to tell you the scenario of it. I'm going to tell you the pros and cons of it. And I'm going to tell you which one I prefer with my story time. So basically, you book an appointment with someone that's reputable. Okay? Don't do this. Don't do this in unsanitary areas, okay? Make sure the stuff is reputable, okay? Ladies, make sure you're good down there. Don't be rude. Don't be disrespectful. You know, make sure your stuff is clean and in order, okay? For the person that's doing it, just be mindful. Normally, what I like to do is wear like either a dress or something that's easy accessible. Being too tight, a little free, you know, be free flowing. Certain salons do it differently. They tell you, you undress and I'll leave while you undress and then I come back. Some people just be like, get naked now. European wax is one of those people that just say, okay, get naked. I just say something a little bit easy so you can just take off your underwear, but you know, raise up your dress or take off your dress or whatever you want to do. They have you open your legs butterfly style, so your soles of your feet are touching and your knees are outward, okay? And then they just start the waxing or sugaring process and essentially removing your hair. They first start off with a very top layer right above your lips, and that I believe is like the most painful area, that lower belly area. And then they also do the sides, and then after the sides what they do is the lip area, and then after the lips they do the crevice of the anus. See, you see how I try to be fancy? The booty crack. You know, after that, what they do is they just put like some oils, kind of like essentially like an aftershave type of thing, just to help with ingrown hairs, irritation, or anything like that. And then they have you set up an appointment within 4 to 6 weeks to do the exact same thing over again. So it's really not that bad. Some take 5 to 10 and some take 30. It does hurt, okay? It does hurt. I mean, they're taking your hair from the root, okay? Like with shaving, you're not even hitting the root, like, so you're taking out the whole root underneath the skin. So yes, it will hurt. So I'm just going to, but it's nothing too crazy. What I'm going to do now is just look up the pros and cons of sugaring. So basically, sugaring just got popular not too long ago. That time I did a sugaring in March of 2016. So basically, the thing about sugaring is they only use natural ingredients. So most of the time they only use like lemon, sugar, and water. Like their stuff is so natural you can taste it. Like it's edible. You have like sugaring paste and like the gel sugaring. They said that it's applied as in body temperature, so it's not as hot as a waxing would be, so that can help prevent any scarring or any irritation or burning or anything like that. Also, they say sugaring does not adhere to live skin cells. They only adhere to dead skin cells. So they only adhere to your hair and also exfoliate your nether regions, because they also attach to dead, but they don't attach to living, and that's the reason why they say that they're less painful than waxing. In addition to that, they can go over a surface multiple times to make sure that every nook and cranny of the hair that's down there is removed. Sugaring only requires like you to only have 1/8 of a hair, inch of a hair, 1/8 of an inch of a hair to start the sugaring process, versus more so waxing is 1/3 of a inch, like a grain of rice. So it's shorter. You can get sugaring like after a week of shaving, versus if you try to get a waxing, you will have to wait like 2 to 3 weeks. But that also depends on how you grow your hair. Like if you grow fast, within a week of shaving you can essentially get it done. So that is the pros of sugaring. Waxing, European wax said that they use the special waxing that is not toxic to the body. So I don't know if you can taste it like you can sugaring, but it's not toxic and it doesn't cause irritation to the skin. As far as I am known, it has not either. Waxing, it does, you do have like, it is heated wax and it goes onto your hairs, and it does, they say, adhere to your live skin cells. Essentially though, since it does, it ends up kind of damaging the hair follicle down there, which actually you will want. Instead of it being on your head, you will actually want it to be damaged, because what happens is the follicles, the hair is now growing thinner and finer and slower than anything, since we are damaging the hair follicles. Fast, it's quick. From my experience, would I recommend sugaring or waxing? I would recommend waxing. Okay, I know I gave y'all a nice little pro list of sugaring, and I'm gave you a little shorter list of waxing pros, but when I tell you, I will recommend waxing. Someone at my job was like, sugaring is the way to go, let's pay for it. So I made my appointment. Went on Groupon. I want to say $20-$25. It was something. It was not that expensive. The salon was good. They were nice. They were friendly. You know, I had a sister. Okay, and we hit it off. She was nice. You know, she was very modest. She wasn't like drop your drawers and open your legs. So we did the sugaring. Okay. And yes, it hurts. Yes, because if you haven't shaved, if you've been shaving for a minute and then you decide to go ahead and come in, you know, it's going to hurt due to the fact that the follicles of your hair is thickening underneath that root. It's not having a constant pull out of hair follicles. That's the reason why they say to wax regularly or sugar regularly. But when I say that was the worst pain I ever had, ever, bitch, like the worst pain, like I damn near cried. Like it was horrible. It was torture. Like they say, you know, how it doesn't adhere to live skin cells and how it's not going to be painful. When I say it was painful, and I think it was more so painful because since they saying it's all natural and you could go over an area more than once, I think fucked me up in the game. He kept on pulling every time, just pull. Like, bitch, I wanted to hit her. Like, I wanted to give her the 1-2 knockout punch, because I'm just like, Okay, you're not gonna get that strand. You're not gonna get that strand. Like, I don't care if it's a couple stragglers, but you just gotta deal with a little strands. What's a little strand? That shit hurts. And when I thought I was done, she's like, okay, we only got the other side left. The other side. So that 10 to 15 minutes already passed. So basically, I was in that damn, on that little sofa thing, on that little bed for 30 minutes, y'all. 30 minutes. And when you dealing with a sensitive spot like that, I don't need to be in consistent pain for 30 minutes. Girl, I was trying to think pleasant thoughts. I was trying to talk to her about life and life situations, but my pain tolerance was just shot. Okay? That was so horrible. I was even scared to go waxing again. Like, I had to go back because I was going back on the cruise and I had to make sure, you know, everything was cool down there. And I was like sugaring and waxing, and then I was like, never the fuck again would I ever do sugaring. Like, she put a bad taste in my mouth. You just can't keep on going over the same spot. I don't care how natural your shit is. You can't keep on irritating me by pulling. I never felt that pain before. I have gotten waxed before, but I don't think I ever felt that horrible of a pain, right? Go to European Wax, where I normally go. They have to actually get you out within 15 minutes. Basically, you can wax for 5 to 10 minutes. So what I'm saying is, both are painful, but you rather be in pain for less than 15 minutes than 30 minutes, honey. I would recommend waxing. Like, I'd rather you be quick. That girl is like quick. Be like, oh, I'm done. Like, versus like you not quick. And I just want my girl to be fast and quick when it comes to this. You know, protects the region, but fast and quick, you know. And I just got done. I did my waxing like 4 weeks or 5 weeks after. And when I say I was out of there less than 10 minutes, girl. Cause it was just like boop, 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 done, and it was gone. And you know, and the fact of the pro is that since they say that they adhere to your skin cells, basically it makes it finer. It makes it finer. It makes it shorter for it. So, like, even though you go in a couple weeks without it, you know, it don't look like you haven't shaved or you haven't waxed, because, you know, it takes a long time. It takes a longer time, especially since every time you do it, your hair gets finer and shorter when it grows back. I would definitely recommend waxing. I would definitely say, you know, the first time it hurts. It hurts with sugaring, it hurts with waxing. But I'd rather you be hurting for 5 to 10 minutes than to go to sugaring for 30 minutes. I'm just saying, they're equally almost the same price. I think sugaring is a little bit more expensive due to the fact that sugaring, it has the natural products, whatever. You can go to European Wax and get, like, you know, 7 waxes for like $200 or something like that. Like, it's relatively affordable. And tell me, trust me, when you do it, you're like, this is not bad. And I'm telling you, sugaring and waxing, it lasts 5 to 6 weeks, versus shaving, it don't last that long, honey. And then I'm telling you, when you go to Valentine's Day and you take that off, you know he gonna be saying, girl, this for me. I'm telling you guys, I think you should go ahead and get the sugaring and waxing for your guy for Valentine's Day. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, okay? Hit that subscribe button, okay? And tell me, have you ever waxed or sugared? And which one do you like? Which one do you recommend? Or if you haven't, which one would you try? I'm just saying, I'm just trying to keep it real. And just also let me know if you do try it, how was it? You can follow me on all my social media. Tell me how it worked out for him. You know, tweet me, send me an IG message, you know, send me a Snapchat message and be like, girl, you was right. I know it was right. I know it was right. Bye. Deuces.